What up, people? About to hit my workout here, but before that, had to make a quick response video. Really enough, this would be enough to just leave a comment to the video that I'm responding to. But unfortunately, as somebody who has strong arguments would do, they have blocked my comments. So, so I cannot make a comment. So I'm just gonna make a little short video, but it's good anyway because this is a common problem. So everybody thinks that they are way leaner than they are. And my brother has fallen victim to this same thing, and I fell victim early on to it as well. So it's like everybody thinks they only have a little bit of weight to lose, and he's still continuing on this even after he got a body fat measurement. So he's trying to excuse the measurement. Even okay, let's just look at his response and then we discuss it. So I made this video about my brother's in-body scan. I think it's showed 24% or something. I don't remember exactly, but I looked at the picture and I made like a passing comment that I still think that it might be over 25. 25 and a half maybe. But it's like, I'm not saying it's like 27 or anything like that. But I mean, I'm not gonna die on that hill. Like, I'm not sure. When you're that fat, it's like you can kind of just think on a range. So maybe it's like 24 to 27. So it could be either way. It's hard to really assess very accurately because the way the fat distributions work when you have that much fat is difficult to gauge just visually. It gets a little easier when you get to the lower percentages and. Stuff starts to pop out. Anyhow, let's see how he responded to it.
So anyways, that's about it. The fat percentage thing, my body fat thing, because my brother was commenting, so I want to still go back to that quickly. This is the last thing I had here. So the body fat actually was lower because I was dehydrated. When you are dehydrated, it shows higher. The in-body measurement shows higher body fats. So yeah.
So the measurement shows what it shows. Like it's interesting to me that for all the discussions we had about body fat percentages, he always made it a point that I had not gotten any specific measurements like DEXA in body, that type of measurements. That was his like big argument. Now that he has a measurement like that, he's doing everything he can to excuse it to not be accurate. Now, to be fair, could dehydration affect the measurement? Of course, it could affect it. However, in the in-body measurement itself, by default already, just built in, there is like a margin of error there already. So let's just go along with this argument that, okay, his body fat measurement in-body would have actually been lower had he hydrated properly before it. So let's say it would have been 22, 23. The actual body fat percentage would still be a different number, could be a different number from the measured number. So the measurement is not always going to align perfectly with the reality. So when I say it's 25%, it could be 25%. It still could be true even if the in-body said 22, because 3%, it can easily go wrong by 3%. So yeah, I don't know. Nothing was like disproven there. Like it's not a gotcha of any kind. It's it's just that what measurement said what it said. I don't know like why would you not do the measurement properly? Like if you, because I know it's not free to do the measurement, so you might as well do it properly. But yeah, there's another comment he makes that I wanted to also make remarks of.
He was saying that it's higher. I think that looks higher.
Yeah, I think
he was higher. Commenting. I just wanted to comment to that actually it's it's few percentages can be lower. 23, I think it was.
Yeah. The measurement could be, but the real one.
3.3.
But that I'm assessing visually.
Now getting below.
And for the visual assessments, I wanted to just add that I've always gauged his fat-free mass to be 75 kilograms. Based on just pictures. Then that's right on the money according to the measurement. So again, it just lines up perfectly for what I say. It's like I think visual assessment by experienced eyes who know what to look for, it's gonna be just as good, if not better, than any measurements.
20s very soon, if not yet. Thank you for watching. Take care. Below. Just
So,
can
yeah,
be lower.
kinda
23,
zoned
I
out
think
there.
it was there. 23.3, let's say. Now getting below 20s very soon, if not yet.
He made a remark about his weights. So let me see, like, can I see the captions of this? The transcript, rather. I don't remember where you see it. It's not, no transcription available. Looks like it. Anyhow, I think he said he's 99 kilos or something earlier in the video. I forgot to, I needed that part too for this video. But either way, I think he said he's 99 kilos or 98 kilos. So again, let's use that 75 kilogram lean mass that we had and divide it by 98. That would put him to 23.5% body fat. So he's definitely not under 20% yet. And he said very soon. I don't know what he means, very soon. Like maybe he means 3 months is very soon. Like is 3 months very soon for you? Because that's what I think it will about take. So let's see, 94 kilos. Yeah, this would still be over 20%. When he's 94 kilos, pending that he doesn't lose any muscle, he would still be over 20% body fat. So I think 93.5. Oops, that's not a proper number. I think 90, even, yeah, that gets you. That's 19.8% body fat there. So, yeah, if he's 98 kilos today, he still needs to lose another 4.5 kilos to reach sub 20% body fat. Provided he keeps all his muscle mass. If he loses the muscle mass on the way, then obviously that's not gonna be as good. Like let's say 70. Let's say he loses 1 kilo of muscle on the way down. Yes, it would still be over 20% body fat. Then should he do that? So again, it's like this is a very simple. The body fat percentage calculations are very simple, like math calculations, division. So there is no excuse to not really be aware of the numbers, like where would they line up actually. So if you have a number like you have a measured lean mass like 75 kilos, you know it's gonna be around there when you go down. So you'll know exactly the weight limits that you're looking to hit. So he also said that he targets 86 kilos, so that would put him to 13% body fat, which is a good healthy body fat to be. You don't really need to go any lower than that. I mean, you could do if you want, but but yeah, it goes to show that he has more weight to lose than he thinks. And now he says quickly, I guess you could lose 4.5 kilos kind of quick, or 5 kilos or whatever he has to lose. But you again increase the chance that you lose some muscle mass on the way if you try to go away too fast. So I think it's gonna take him at least 2-3 months to get there. In the best case scenario, I don't know when he last was sub 95 anyway, but so it might take longer than that. But yeah, it's educational. I think it should kind of show you that what is actually lean is actually way leaner than most people think. So I mean, I had the same problem when I was 90 kilograms. I thought I was way fitter than I actually was. I thought I lose 10 kilos and I'll be fine, but then I lost 17 kilos and I still wasn't quite as lean as I would have ideally wanted. So that's I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are saying this already, so I think people are becoming more aware of. But there is like two cohorts of people, like so that people who are into fitness kind of understand this, but then the normal people generally tend to not understand. They think that lean is already unhealthy, like it's unhealthily skinny, even though that's actually what the healthy looks like. And then a little podgy, which is already fat and unhealthy, that would be the healthy thing to be, which is completely like incorrect understanding of how it works. But I mean, I try to stay away from the health discussion so much because it's kind of vague, you know. It's like, what's the measurable there? Like it's not gonna significantly alter most people's lifespans, like how they live their lives. Like there's alcoholics and smokers living up to 80. Most people are fat, but they still make it to 80s. And it's just a quality of life thing, really. And I focus more on the performance side. So for me, the holistic level of performance is definitely reduced at this weight that I'm currently, which is above 80 kilos. So you know, high BMIs, over 25 BMIs, for me, it's already where performance starts to tank. But you know, it is also objectively less healthy. You know, your body has more inflammation, your body has more insulin resistance, your body suffers more joint stress from excess weight, more organ stress from having a bigger body to support. All of that stuff accumulates. Blood pressure too, strain to the heart. You know, everything compounds there too. So, but you know, it might not manifest in any clinical way. It might not manifest in a clinical way, so people will think that they're just fine until something pops out. But you know, it's a dodgy discussion to have. But you know, I think I got the point across that body fat, maybe it's on the measurement, maybe it's a little higher. I don't know. I'm not. It's such a high body fat percent that it's hard to make an exact assessment visually. Like the visual assessment gets more reliable the lower you go. But you know, it is clearly over 20, and he's not that close to cracking the 20%. He's still gonna need to lose another 4 or 5 kilos, if not more. But yeah, that's all I want to say about it. See you next time.